Today, we've got a couple sellers from Korea who are going to talk about a wide range of topics, including what you can look at manufacturing in Korea, Korean marketplaces that you can sell on, and some general PPC and AI strategies for Amazon sellers. How cool is that? Pretty cool, I think. 1, 2, 3. Are you browsing a Shopify, Walmart, Etsy, Alibaba, or Pinterest page and maybe you see a cool product that you want to get some more data on? Well, while you're on those pages, you can actually use the Helium 10 Chrome extension Demand Analyzer to get instant data about what's happening on Amazon for those keywords on these other websites. Or maybe you want to then follow up and get an actual supplier quote from a company on Alibaba.com in order to see if you can get this product produced. You can do that also with the Helium 10 Demand Analyzer. Both of these are part of the Helium 10 Chrome extension, which you can download for free at h10.me/extension. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Serious Sellers Podcast by Helium 10. I'm your host, Bradley Sutton, and this is the show that's a completely BS-free, unscripted, and unrehearsed organic conversation about serious strategies for serious sellers of any level in the e-commerce world. And we are going to a couple different parts of the world. I believe one of our guests is in New York, and then we've got another guest in 6 o'clock in the morning on the other side of the world in Korea. Bopyo 씨, James 씨, 오랜만이다. 잘 지내세요?
Hey, what's up, Bradley? 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Yeah. Welcome. Now, this is James' first ever English podcast, and he's a little bit nervous. So I like to pick on our guests who are nervous, but there's no reason to be nervous, James. Your English is great, and I know you have a lot of knowledge to share with us as well. So it's good to have you both on. Now, Bopyo has been on our podcast before. If anybody wants to get a little bit more of his background, go back to episode 429, and you can learn a little bit about Bopyo's background, and he talked a lot about ChatGPT, and it's actually funny in that episode, some of the things that he mentioned he would like Helium 10 to have for leveraging AI, we actually already have now. So that was kind of a cool episode. So make sure to check that out. Now, let's keep it with James first. Since this is James' first time, we need to get your background, James. So what city were you born and raised in Korea?
My city is located in the Uiwang city. And then my town is 2 hours far from Seoul.
Where'd you go to university?
University is Gyeonggi University. It's located in Suwon. And then I had an experience living in Germany as an exchange student, and then came back to South Korea, and then got a job.
What were you studying both in Korea, in Suwon there, and also Germany? What was your main focus of study?
Main focus in South Korea, I focused on my major was food science engineering, and in Germany, I took a lecture regarding biology. Yeah.
Interesting. And now you're in the e-commerce world, so almost completely different than what you studied. Now, I as Bopyo knows, and you know too about me, I watch just tons of Korean drama. I'm even wearing my Reply 1988 shirt right here. I'm wearing my kimchi hat here. But anyways, in Korean drama, something that I learn a lot about Korean culture in Korean drama. Sometimes I'm not sure how much is fake and how much is real. But one thing I've learned is it seems like for high school or whatever you call your secondary school, parents really there's a lot of pressure to try and go to really prestigious universities. And then the parents make you go to the after school studies and just everything is about making a high score so you can qualify. Is that what happened to you, James, or you just could you just do whatever you wanted?
Actually, I did whatever I want. However, in high school, I studied like other high school students. I woke up at 6 in the morning. I went to high school 7:30, and then did self-study until 8:30. And then from 8:30 to 6 p.m., we got a lecture, and then we had a dinner, and then come back to the class. And then self-study until 11 p.m. or 12 p.m.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah, that was my life.
Yep, that's exactly what I see in Korean drama. Was that the same for you, Bopyo? Did you have to do something like that too?
Yes, my parents, they always, push to me, you have to go, good college, you have to get a, good job, blah blah blah, a lot of things. Yeah.
So what is it called? The Sky University, where it's the Seoul
Sky University. Yeah, right, James.
Yeah. Everyone's goals is that in high school.
Well, that's why there's a lot of very great Amazon sellers there because they have such amazing education, I guess. So, but I want to find the gap. So James, when you graduated, did you work in biology or in food or anything, or what did you do after graduating university?
Just after graduated my university, I got a job in the cosmetic field, and then I work in a cosmetic manufacturer. So in the global business department.
So you were working in manufacturing, and then how in the world do you go from there to the e-commerce world?
At the time, I wanted to do my own business. However, I wanted to have my own brand and then my own product things. And then somehow I watched the Bopyo's YouTube and that time, and then this Amazon business I could do somehow. So let's search my own product. And then I use a Helium 10 actually at the time, and then and then I found something, and then I at the time I create a new design about sculpture, and then that sculpture has a function of the photo frame. So this kind of a new thing in the world. However, the problem was the product doesn't have a name, and then my customer couldn't find my own product on Amazon, so I had to spend a lot of Amazon advertisement fee at the time. So I studied by myself like 1 or 2 years, and I spent a lot of money at the time. So I got a lot of know-how. It's like I built up my knowledge at the time by myself. And then many CEOs in company asked me to deliver a PPC lecture in Seoul. So I did it actually for 2 years. And then there were a lot of company who which want to give me an offer, and then I took an offer. So I became somehow PPC agency as well. So I'm
and all because you first learned about the opportunity from Bopyo. And so was it called Seller Kingdom in those days when you found it, or you just found him just from his YouTube or
YouTube?
Okay. So then Bopyo, at what point did you start the Seller Kingdom kind of community?
Okay, I want to introduce myself a little bit maybe some people just know.
For those who didn't hear your first episode, please.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Bopyo. Yeah, nice you guys. Yeah, I started selling on Amazon in 2019 and have been doing so ever since. I've achieved 7-figure sales, and I'm currently preparing for launching new product. Throughout this journey, I've been share my Amazon selling experience on my YouTube channel. So leading to the creation of the Seller Kingdom community dedicated to helping Korean Amazon seller. Yeah, that's why Seller Kingdom are today. Yeah, here.
Okay, so you started selling on Amazon first, and then you're like, hey, let me make some videos about it, and then like, hey, this community is growing bigger, and then that's how Seller Kingdom started. It's just kind of similar to how Helium 10 started. The founder of Helium 10, Manny Coates, he started selling on Amazon. He started a podcast, so not YouTube, but podcast first. Yeah. And then he's like, hey, let's go ahead and start Helium 10 after that. Now, how many people are in your community?
I think I just count before I enter this podcast, right? So over 5,000 members in Seller Kingdom right now. Yeah.
Wow. And how many are based in Korea compared to maybe just Korean Americans or based in outside of Korea?
Maybe 70% people they are living in South Korea, and maybe 30% people, maybe 25% people living in United States, and 5% people living in maybe Europe and Japan and different all over the world. Yeah.
Okay. Now, as many people know, and you guys know, I've worked with Korean companies over 20 years, and even in the Amazon world, way before I was in Helium 10, I was working with, Korean beauty companies like Innisfree and Skin Food and things like that, helping them get their Amazon started. But my partners who have always been Korean, their specialty was not necessarily private label, but helping like Korean brands, get started in USA. Now, for your community, are most people just doing the traditional method of, hey, let me manufacture a product, maybe China or India, and just private label product? Or are there a lot of also people bringing existing Korean brands to the US and European markets?
I think maybe 3 years ago, maybe many people want to sourcing from China to selling United States. But right now, the Korean people, they now know Korean K beauty product is a really good product, and then also K-food, a lot of K-food product. I mean, grocery product, like a tteokbokki and kimchi. It's a lot of things, right? So now,
I started wholesaling before? Kopiko. Those little coffee candies.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was even wholesale. It's so popular in America now.
Yes. So I think that's why a lot of Korean Amazon seller right now trying to sourcing from Korea and to sell United States. So maybe they want to create a new brand, or they just sourcing from some brand to introduce it to United market. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, one time, I actually, last year went out to dinner with, you guys weren't there, I don't think, but I went with some other people out to some samgyeopsal restaurant, and some of the sellers who were there, they sell in US, but then some of them, they were also talking about selling in Korean marketplaces, because, there is no Amazon in Korea as far as Amazon Marketplace. So James, what are some of the top, nowadays, in 2024, what are some of the top Korean marketplaces that are maybe similar to like Amazon style that are in Korea right now?
That would be definitely Coupang.
And can just anybody sell? Is it like a third party marketplace where they, or maybe Coupang has their own products, but then other people can sell on that platform, kind of like third party sellers, or how does it work?
The system is really, really similar to Amazon Marketplace. So Coupang has their own product, private brand. However, their Coupang sellers can sell their own brand product as well. And then some of them, they buy this cosmetic from, for example, like a Skin Food, Innisfree. They bought this kind of product, and then they sell like
wholesale.
Yeah, wholesale.
Now, me as an American citizen, can I sell on Coupang or some of these other marketplaces in Korea?
As far as I remember, yeah. I heard that there are many Chinese sellers in Coupang as well.
Bopyo, what do a lot of your community, do they sell both in Amazon and in Korean marketplaces like Coupang, or they're mainly just Amazon?
I think a lot of people now trying to sell Amazon and then Coupang, and then they have a different marketplace also. I think they call Neighbor Smart Store.
Yes.
I think Smart Store is more focused on private label product. For example, like their own brand, right? And then Coupang is a more open market. So if I'm Korean Amazon seller, if I'm making good product, maybe they want to trying to sell 3 different way, like Smart Store and then Coupang and then Amazon United States market, or Amazon Japan, because Japan and Korea is so close right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is it something that you would suggest that foreign sellers, be it American sellers, European sellers, look into more to be selling in Korean marketplaces, or do you think it's not much of an opportunity due to exchange rate, or what's your thoughts on that?
I think the Korean market is e-commerce market is a really big market. So if they want to selling some kind of product on the Korean market, I think it's gonna be a good idea. But also a little bit, difficult to into Korean market because they have an own culture, and the Korean marketplace is so different than United States or Europe, different, right? So if you are not living in South Korea, I think this little bit harder, but marketplace is really good. So looking for some partner, maybe Korean partner. We have so many Korean sellers. So if you guys want to selling something product in Korea, maybe looking for some kind of a Korean Amazon seller partner, I can introduce to if anybody looking for it. Yeah,
that might be something interesting. But just no, obviously, maybe my coffin shelf is not very good market or very good product for Korea, but it's the same like selling in Amazon Japan. Not every product in Amazon USA or Europe works in Japan. Usually the products that are good for that market, or maybe some popular American brands, because sometimes Japanese people like some American brands, maybe some Korean people might like some European or American brands, but definitely something I think that people should look into. Now, we have a lot of Korean Amazon sellers who listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
And maybe some just Korean people who aren't selling on Amazon. So what would you say to them as like, hey, what kind of advantages does somebody in Korea have to start selling on Amazon? Why do you think so many Korean sellers are successful on the platform?
Yeah. In Korea, there are many beauty brands and health focus on Korean food. I think these products are highly competitive, in the global market. So as you know, Korean country is globally very popular. Korean content and then K-pop is a big hit in the world, right? So if you are a Korean Amazon seller, looking for big opportunity, of course, North America is a big opportunity market. So find some kind of product, maybe from Korea, and then trying to niche market, and then selling to United States.
Let's go to some general questions for James. So like how many brands are you managing for PPC now, other than your own? Like, are you still managing other companies' brands and other sellers' brands?
Yes, actually, there are a lot of small sellers who want to have a conversation with me, and then sometimes I had a conversation with them. However, I don't take like a small brand seller, because if they hire PPC agency, they should expend a lot of money, and then I advise them to spend this money on their PPC instead of hiring me. And then there are a lot of PPC lectures, and then PPC advice, and then books on Seller Kingdom, and then I told them to learn by themselves. And then if they make their brand bigger, and they could think about hiring PPC agency. And currently, since years, I handle like more than 5 brands. However, I'm cutting down the number of the brand because I'm working for Seller Kingdom conference, and I'm this day I'm traveling around the world by myself. So yeah, maybe one more company would be enough for me. So
okay, nice. Well, what's some, like when you take on a new brand, you can, I'm sure you like audit their accounts and see what they've been doing in PPC, and that's how you know how you can help them. But what's some unique strategies that you have as far as advertising goes that like most of the people, when they come to you, like they're impressed or like, wow, I didn't think about that, or maybe they were doing it wrong. Like, what's something you see that people are doing wrong that you think that you have a unique strategy on? Maybe it's a certain kind of video advertising, or maybe it's something that people are not doing with optimizing their listing. But what's some nice strategies you can give for PPC that don't give me a super simple one like, hey, try to lower your ACOS. Give me something good. What you can help with.
This day I'm focusing on actually the tacos, and then the market trend, and then I told them to learn competitors' product more and deeply, and then they need to, I told my customer to learn their customer idea, thoughts, what kind of keyword they are searching, and then what kind of relevant phrase they are typing when they buy their product. Many customers don't care about search term, and then I always tell them to check their search term like every weekend, or every at least twice a month, because the search term is the exact keyword customer type in. They can Google with the keyword, and then they can see the image or the trend, something like that. And then I also told them to check the Helium 10. Several,
of course.
And then especially MarkNet.
So let me go back to that Google one. That's kind of interesting. So let's say somebody sees a keyword that they're converting for, from their search term report, or if they're using Helium 10 Atomic, they can see, oh, I got some sales or on this. And then they look on Google, what are they looking for? And then based on what they see, what is the action you're suggesting for them to do after what they see on Google?
There are many news or trend on the recently, and then there are some event and news, or some kind of blog, something like that, recently released. And then I tell them, why don't you check this kind of opinion things from US, or so, for example, like from LA, or New York, or from Texas. They have their own idea, and then their own trend. So maybe, for example, the Father's Day is just around the corner. So people type in, or people type some keywords regarding Father's Day, and then there are a lot of opinion and the news regarding Father's Day. and then this kind of new trend they say. So they can.
And then, so is that for like having new product idea, or now you tell them, hey, maybe change something in their listing or something based on what, or how are they using that information then after they find those trends?
After they find the trend, I recommend them to take a new video or new photos. Yeah, and then with the trend, and they can make a new photo for example, for product collection or the video sponsors brand like that, and then they can renovate their stores. So like my main competitors company is also the big company, but the big company has, all the time upload the new photos, also new photos, new video, and then they decorate their store with the new photos. And then I think this is a really good idea, because whenever I visit the competitors company store, and they are doing something new, and then I can see they are really care about their customer, and then they want to give the more value to their customer. So I can, even I'm not their customer, I can see how hardly they work.
All right. Now, before we get into some of Bopyo's strategies, James referenced that, one of the reasons he's having to do less on the PPC side, he's going to be working on organizing the second annual Sellers Kingdom event. The first one I went to, I had some good Korean drama moments there where I reenacted some scenes, and I'm going to be going there again this year and maybe trying to pick some new dramas like Queen of Tears or something that I'm going to reenact with your staff. But Bopyo, talk about this conference, like, why did you start it, and what are the plans for this year? How big do you think it is, and give us the details, when, where, etc.
Okay. I want to explain a little bit about our conference, right? The Seller Kingdom Seoul Conference was the first internationally hosted Amazon seller event in Korea. This is maybe first one. So I wanted to connect, Amazon service providers from North America or Europe service provider to connect Korean Amazon seller, because I believe that understanding, then utilizing this company effectively can significantly enhance a seller competitiveness. So that's why I made this conference. And so last year we did one time, and this year, James, when is it going to be this year? I just want to make it clear. Yeah.
28th and 29th September 2024.
So 2 days event. So if anybody, if there are service provider listening to this podcast who are interested in expanding into Korea market, if you guys are looking for Korean Amazon seller customer, please feel free to contact me. Yeah, and then we can discuss conference. Yeah.
Yeah. And one good thing is, even sellers, if you're in Korea, whether you speak Korean or not, if you speak English, you speak Chinese, like you have the simultaneous translation. So some presentations, like, when I gave a presentation, it was in English, but everybody could understand because they had the, simultaneous Korean translation. But then you had some Korean speakers, but I could understand everything, not because I speak Korean. Unfortunately, I need to learn more, but I had the translations. So if anybody out there wants to get more information on this conference, or to maybe even purchase tickets, go to h10.me/seller kingdom, h10.me/sellers kingdom. And you're going to see some pictures of the event, and you could see some of the what I was talking about before, where we were reenacting scenes over here. There's some great pictures. There's Savannah right there. And so we had some great speakers last year, like from Gatita and Avask. I'm sure there'll be some great speakers this year, but I highly recommend. I'm flying there just for this event, and plus I need to do some Korean beauty procedures from Gangnam on my face. But I'm definitely going for this event, so I hope to see as many people as possible there. So now, Bopyo, like the last time, or the only time you were on the podcast before, you talked a lot about AI and how Amazon sellers could use it. Now, we're over a year later, beyond that. Obviously, AI has come along. What are some new things that you are doing for you and your Amazon business and your community as far as leveraging AI in it?
Yeah. Thank you for asking. I think that's going to be a very good question in this day. Right now, I think, in my opinion, not officially, but in my opinion, I think FAQ is more important than before. search result, if you put in a lot of FAQ, maybe ChatGPT or Claude AI, but different AI, they catch FAQ because usually in the chat they asking something, they came out the result, right? So I think FAQ is more important than before. So how do we put in good FAQ? How do we create good FAQ? If you guys have a Helium 10 Chrome extension, right, you can go your listing or your comparative listing, go to the listing and then using Helium 10 Chrome extension review insight, right? And then you can download it, like a tons of review, like a 1,000, 2,000 review, you can download it easily. And then you can download the CSV file or Excel file, right? And then you can download the all review and then copy all review and then put it in ChatGPT or Claude AI and then put in the prompt. Oh, hey, I'm selling this product. This is a customer review. Try review all, I passed the review, right? Try review all review and then give me a good FAQ. Customer always curious things. Give me a top 10 FAQ things, top 20 FAQ thing. In my opinion, I think more than 10 is good, maybe 20. If you have after that, you got a good FAQ. Sometimes result is very surprising. You never know, right? So and then put it in, premium A+ content, you can make your own FAQ. And also, if you have a brand owner, you have on your website, right? I think this is gonna be very important things too. So put it in FAQ, your own website page, whatever Shopify or WooCommerce, whatever your page, put it in your FAQ session. I think this is a more important thing. So I think that's my first thing in this day, using FAQ. Yeah.
James mentioned, some of the products he's made, pretty unique, based on sculptures and things like that. What about you, James, or Bopyo? Sorry. What kind of products have you sold or are you selling on Amazon that you've had good success with?
Yeah, I was lucky. When I was selling the 2019, my product, actually home decor product, is kind of, like a small sign or like a tray, home and kitchen product. And then 2020, the pandemic situation is coming, right? And then, home decor categories boom. So my selling is very well, and then I expanding my SKU. After that, pandemic is going back to right now it's just normal situation and selling is a little bit down. So I'm trying to find out right now new product. I also selling home decor product, but in this year I'm gonna launch a new product sourcing from Korea. So yeah, it's
first time. Everything has not been Korea so far. This is your first Korean made product.
Yeah, this is actually first from Korea. This is a private label product. Before I'm sourcing from, maybe they already have a brand name, but this is my first time private label in Korea. So it's kind of hangover relief jelly stick, mango flavor. I'm trying to launch mango flavor jelly stick. Yeah,
that's something I noticed too. Again, from Korean dramas, there's always product placements and. In Korea, like supplements and things, it's usually not like capsules, but it's like these jellies that they either a small bag or like the stick, and then that's probably. I mean, it's way more convenient, and a lot of people don't like to swallow the capsules or pills, and so I think that might be good. Now, I try not to drink too much alcohol anymore because of my foot, so maybe I don't need that product, but otherwise I would have. Try it out. I heard James needs that a lot, but we won't talk about it. Back to you, James. Obviously, what Bopyo just mentioned, that's a good product to make in Korea because Korea specializes in jelly products and things, and different countries have different specialties. Like some textiles, maybe it's good to make in Pakistan, and maybe some wood products is good for certain parts of China. But if I'm a foreign seller, is there any products other than like jelly products or Korean beauty products? Is there anything that maybe I should consider manufacturing in Korea where it's like, hey, the quality and price is very competitive compared to China or others? Anything other than that, James? Would you say other than beauty products?
So I would say the K-food because Korean manufacturers are specialized in the using a very good ingredient in the food and cosmetics. And then if I were a foreign seller, I would think about like food, about food in Korea. And then Korea has a big specialty in the rice, and then kim. These days, many foreigners call it black pepper. There's a really boom in the U.S. right now, and then kimbap things and ramen. It's a fried noodle, and the ramen is one of the common food in South Korea, and the Korean really love that. And the manufacturer keep developing their ramen quality. And then if you want to develop your own ramen brand, and you can just simply contact to a small company, and then you can create your own ramen with low MOQ.
And then silicone manufacturer. I know so many American seller, they sourcing from China and silicone product. But in Korea, they have a good silicone manufacturer. Its quality is much higher than the different manufacturer. But only problem is a little bit price little bit price than other manufacturers. So if you are looking for good silicone product, I think Korea, they have a good manufacturer. Only one issue thing is price. So you can maybe making high quality product, selling to little bit expensive than regular price. Yeah.
James talked about ramen. I think or ramyeon, I guess you say in Korean. But just another note I learned from Korean drama out there: be careful about asking a woman, like. Ramyeon mogare, like that actually means something else.
Yes.
So don't ask if you want to eat ramen to somebody at the Korean conference, because they might slap you in the face. I'm not sure. But anyways, just another. You see, you can learn a lot from Korean dramas. But basically, that's like their version of Netflix. And Anyways, what Bopyo, some more Amazon strategy? Maybe not AI related, but not everybody can reach 7 figures while still juggling, managing a full community. So obviously you've got some good strategies that you're incorporating that allow you to have this kind of success. So what other strategies can you share with the audience out there?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Where I don't know of any quick way to get rich with an Amazon business. A lot of people are looking for quick way to get rich, right? But in my opinion, Amazon business is not like that. So the truth is there's nothing too particularly special about Amazon in this regard. It's an open marketplace. So we're selling product in just a part of e-commerce. So therefore, we all needed to approach the Amazon business with a mindset of brand owners and entrepreneur thinking long-term mindset. I think we need long-term mindset. If you sourcing from China or other places, you can selling, maybe you can make a little bit money, maybe $10,000, $20,000 per month. But if you constantly making that money, it's different story. Long-term strategy, long-term is very different story. So I think if you're looking for a quick way to get rich, Amazon can be harsh market, I think, for you. On the other hand, if you focus on building successful brand with a long-term perspective, then Amazon can offer great opportunities for you. So since brand being sold on Amazon, can be quite encouraging for individual sellers. So in my opinion, looking for long-term mindset. Long-term.
Yeah, instead of trying to make the quick buck. There, yeah. So again, everybody, I hope to see you at the Seller Kingdom event in September, h10.me/Seller Kingdom. But first, Bopyo, like if people want to reach out to you directly or find your YouTube channel or things like that, how can they find you out there?
Okay, just Google it, Seller Kingdom, and you can find our website. Our website is contact section. If you go to the contact section, you can email to me or just email to me, bopyo@amgbreakers.com. Email to me, discuss anything like, conference or Korean Amazon seller things, any Amazon, launch strategy. I always open. Yeah.
And James, how can people find you out there?
There is also my email address. in Cellar Kingdom website. And then my email address, james@amgbreakers.com.
Excellent. All right. Last most important question. 2024, you and your wife, Bopyo, favorite Korean drama of 2024 so far. Do you even have time to watch drama anymore?
Wow. I think this question is it's very difficult to answer this question. Actually, honestly, I cannot lie, right? Honestly, I don't watch Korean drama, but my wife, my wife watches Korean drama.
Well, which one does she like? I trust her taste.
Okay. I don't remember the exactly name, but one guy, and I think he living in some kind of a nearby sea.
Okay.
Some kind of love story, but I don't even remember exactly the name. But I think that drama on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay. I think I know. I think maybe that is Welcome to Samdalri.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, Welcome to that.
No, see, I know. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I know. Just from that description, I knew what he was talking about. How about you, James? Do you have time to watch Korean drama, or you are also too busy like Bopyo?
No, I'm not that busy as Bopyo, so I have some time to watch Netflix or Disney. And I can recommend you one K-drama 2024 release. Name is a Killer Paradox.
I haven't watched that one yet. So I know which one that is, but I'll try and watch. My favorite this year so far is called, it's also on Netflix, Atypical Family. Atypical Family, like kind of like superhero kind of show. But yeah, anyways, all right. So I have to start planning my presentation for Cellar Kingdom to be doing some reenactments of some Korean drama. But Bopyo and James, thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you in Korea in a couple of months.
Okay.